Hey. I wanted to make this video to reach out to anyone who is considering going to therapy but questioning if it really works. Real quick, if you are watching this video it means that you are trying to take care of yourself, and I am really proud of you for that. Okay, so about therapy. People give mixed reviews about therapy. Some say it doesn't do shit, and others say that it works wonders. And of course everyone is different, but I'm going to share a little bit about my experience in therapy. I started when I had just turned 17, after an anxiety, depression, and trauma disorder diagnosis from a psychiatrist. To be completely honest, I didn't want to go in the slightest. I thought it was stupid, and that I was destined to be miserable forever. That therapy was only for people who knew what was wrong with them so it could be easily fixed. I thought it wouldn't do anything for me other than waste my time. The only reason I even started seeing a therapist was because my mom wouldn't let me go on meds without also seeing a therapist. Same with my psychiatrist. So I started meds, Prozac and some anxiety shit, and about a month later started therapy. And I'm not gonna lie to you, my therapist fucking sucked. We just did not click. At all. I was a judgmental, pessimistic teen, to be fair, but I also felt like she didn't care about me. And she might have, but it's important that in therapy you feel like you matter, and I didn't feel that way. Our communication was always awkward, and it was so hard to track her down. Eventually I just stopped making appointments. A few months later I started with a different therapist. And holy shit. It was so different from the first therapist I talked to. I felt heard. I felt like she cared about me. When I first talked to her, we talked about basic stuff in my life. Where I'm from, my family situation, my school life. And that is pretty typical for the start of therapy. She took some notes, but that was the only time I have ever seen her take notes during our sessions. Over time, as I have gotten more comfortable, I have been able to use my therapist as a resource. She became someone I trust to support me, rather than someone I have to kill time with every week. I have problems obsessing over things, which if you have anxiety you are very familiar with. And I can talk to her about that stuff without feeling like a burden. But just talking to her doesn't solve my problems. A huge part of therapy is an independent willingness to try to help yourself. Your therapist can give you coping tips, but that won't do anything unless you actually try them out. And as stupid as some of the stuff I've been told to do has sounded, I have never regretted trying out any of my therapist's recommendations. Even if it's something as small as going for a walk, I try my best to do what my therapist tells me to do and trust her. I still have stuff I'm working through. In fact, I had a meltdown this morning lol. But I have made progress in terms of coping with things that come my way. And that is due to my therapist, but it is also due to my willingness to work with my therapist and take care of myself. I hope this video has helped and that you feel more comfortable with starting therapy. If you have any questions or just want to talk, feel free to leave a comment or message me on Discord. My user is @Starzy, and the numbers are 8946. I'm always around to chat, whether it be about stuff like this or random stuff. See you next time.